Hi, I'm from Student Council and we are here with...
My name's Cameron from Rock Kidz.
What is your first impression of OLSS?
Of your school?
Yeah.
Amazing. Because I arrived really early this morning. I was here at like 7:15. You got to imagine I drive here in a van.
Yeah.
I've got to unload all my heavy equipment. And your site manager or your caretaker, I think, what's his name?
Mr. Gainford.
Mr. Gainford,
Yeah.
helped me unload all my equipment from the van.
Yeah.
So straight away I was like, this is a really kind school. If even the caretaker and the site manager is helping me with my equipment, I think that was my first impression of the school. It's a really kind school because he was helping me out really early this morning.
What do you do for a job and how long have you been doing it?
So I work for Rock Kidz. I'm actually one of the directors at Rock Kidz. So that means I do two things. It means I deliver workshops in the schools like we've been doing with you guys today, where we sing songs, we have fun, we transform the school hall into a rock concert venue for the day. And then, we deliver workshops with kids like yourselves, all different year groups and the staff. So I do that, quite a few days a week, but I'm also running Rock Kidz behind the school, behind the scenes. I'm running Rock Kidz. So that means I've got to be the one doing the marketing for the schools and the sales and some of the logistics behind the business of where we need to be. And I go to lots of conferences to meet people like your head teacher. I met your head teacher at a conference where she was there with other head teachers, and I do a lot of events like that to promote what we do in schools.
How many schools do you reckon you visit in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Between 20 and 25. Something like that, between 20 and 25. Not me personally, though. That's the whole Rock Kidz team. So in a week, generally, we'll do 10 schools. We'll do 2 schools a day. But in like the hot spots, in our busier periods, we can do 3 schools a day. Yeah.
Can you describe your job in 3 words?
3 words?
Yeah.
Fun's got to be the first one.
Yeah.
Because we have loads of fun. Did you have fun today in our session? Yeah. I do that every day. So you can imagine how fun my job is. So definitely fun. Active, because we're constantly active. So it's definitely really active. And crazy, because we go crazy, don't we? Did you go pretty crazy during our session? Yeah, we go pretty crazy. Yeah.
Is this a job you've wanted since you've been a child?
No, well, I didn't even know that jobs like this existed when I was a kid. I didn't know that was an option. I thought that you had to. I remember thinking, well, you've got to be like a policeman or a fireman, or you've got to go and sit in an office, and I don't know what they're doing there, but they're doing something on computers. And actually, it was only later in life that I realised that you could, do things to do with music as a job, and work in a school. But I'm not a teacher. I work in lots of different schools, but I'm not a teacher. I'm not like a qualified teacher or anything. But we do these amazing workshops. But I didn't really know that existed when I was a kid. But I'm glad I found it.
Yeah. So like when you were a kid, you thought you had to get like a office job, or as you've got older, you've found out that you can get like funner jobs.
You can get fun jobs. You can use your talents and your skills, or just the things that you're interested in, to do whatever you want. So you've told me you're interested in football, haven't you?
Yeah.
So there's and boxing as well. Yeah. So there's no reason why you couldn't do something to do with football and boxing.
Yeah.
You could do a podcast that's for football and boxing fans. You could coach kids in boxing and football. That would be fun. You could go into schools. You could be a PE teacher. There's loads of different jobs you could do just by using the things that you're interested in, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah. When you went to our school today, what things did you have in your school that you think children might like today?
What did I have in my school? First one was I had good teachers. So good teachers are really valuable anywhere. You've got to have a good teacher. And my wife's a teacher. She's a great teacher. But what did we have? If I'm going to think of things similar to Rock Kidz, where like people come in from outside school, we had lots of great sports coaches who come into my school back in the day. We had a thing that was like, they set up a big tent in the school hall, and we could like see space from inside this tent. It was really dark. That was amazing. And we had a guy who brought like giant tarantulas and things in. That was pretty cool. You scared of tarantulas? I am. I hated it.
Did you?
I did. Yeah, dead scared of them. It's massive though, and it's got too many legs. Horrible.
It's got like 8 legs.
It's got about 8.
Yeah. If you could only wear one pair of shoes for the rest of your life, what shoes are you choosing?
That's a good question. What pair of shoes would I wear if I had to wear them for the rest of my life? I'd probably say these, my Nike Airs, because I can wear them for rock kids, and they're good for jumping around in. But also, if I go somewhere, I don't know, if I go around my mum's a bit posh, you know. She approves of the trainers because they're like the nice trainers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good for all occasions, and you can play football in them as well. So that's good. So yeah, I'd probably say these. I wear these every day anyway, so that's probably my answer. Yeah.
What is your favourite food and why?
My favourite food, always growing up as a kid, was always bolognese or lasagna, because it's pretty much the same thing in it. It's like just the pasta's a different shape. But and I'd say it's probably still bolognese or lasagna. The other day, I made a massive pot of bolognese that serves like 14 people, but I've eaten it all myself.
Why do you like bolognese and not so much?
I just like Italian food, so I like pizza, I like pasta, I like carbonara. Do you like a carbonara? Have you ever had a carbonara? Yeah, and I don't know, there's just something about it. It's easy to make, innit?
Yeah.
Can you cook?
Yeah,
you can cook a little bit. Because I like to cook, but like Italian food's really easy to cook.
Yeah, I can cook quite a bit.
What can you cook?
I can cook steak and burgers.
Steak? For real?
Yeah.
I don't think I even knew what steak was when I was in year 6. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Who taught you to cook?
My dad.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you put on your steak?
No, just steak.
Just
chips.
steak. Just sear it on the pan.
Yeah.
A few chips. Peas? Egg? No, just steak and chips?
Maybe egg.
Maybe an egg.
Yeah.
I like an egg on my steak as well, yeah. That's good.
What football team do you support?
This might not be very popular with the people tuning in at home, and it might not be popular with you, but I'm a Man United fan. Ooh. For those who can't see on the camera, he's giving me like real daggers with his eyes. He's like...
I'm an Everton fan.
You're an Everton fan?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
Haven't you?
No, I have. I'm just joking. I like Everton because Man United fans, we don't like Liverpool, do we? No. So we've got like a shared, I don't want to say hatred of Liverpool, but a bit of a hatred of Liverpool.
Yeah, like rivals.
Yeah, rivals, yeah. So, but that's all part of it, isn't it? But I used to go to a lot of Man United games, like with my mates and stuff, but mainly I follow rugby, so I'm a big Wigan Warriors fan. So I do both. Yeah.
Do you listen to podcasts? And if you do, what's your favourite podcast?
That's a good question. Mostly I listen to Talk Sport.
Oh, yeah.
You know Talk Sport? Because I like all sports. I'm really into music, obviously, because of my job, but I just love every sport. I love like the business of sport as well, and they talk about a lot of that on Talk Sport. So often if I'm on a long drive somewhere, or I'm on a train or something, or I'm on a walk, I'll listen to Talk Sport, but like as a podcast. So I'll listen to a show that was like on the day before, and I'll listen to that. Or sometimes I like the clips on social media of like the Stephen Bartlett podcast. You know, Diary of a CEO. When any teachers watch that,
probably.
That's pretty cool. There's a lot of like good tips on there. That's good. Yeah, but usually anything sport related is really good for me. Yeah.
And if you could give us one bit of advice, what would it be?
One bit of advice, what would it be? So, this is something I heard not that long ago. If I offered you £10 million right now, would you take it?
Is there any, like...
There's no catch. I give you £10 million. I don't actually have £10 million, by the way. But let's say I did, and I'm going to give you £10 million. Would you take it?
Maybe, yeah.
Right. Now, the next question is, I'll give you £10 million, but the only catch is you don't get to wake up tomorrow morning. Would you still take the £10 million?
No.
You wouldn't, would you?
That's because life's better.
So that means exactly life's better than money. So it means that waking up tomorrow morning is worth more to you than £10 million.
Yeah.
So you need to wake up every day with that mindset and that mentality that it's worth waking up every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here with us, and bye. Goodbye.
No, thank you. Thanks for having me on the podcast. I feel like a big deal just being here with you.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.